Ever wondered what if schizophrenia or psychosis into schizophrenia is like to be viewed as to be to like? Let me try that again. Ever wonder how a schizophrenia persons affected by schizophrenia sees the world? For example, I am affected by psychosis into schizophrenia, so I tend to overthink a lot of things. So I have also tried to kill myself many times, under at least a dozen times since the age of 14. I was diagnosed around I think 21, or maybe late or early, I'm not too sure. After I left the petrol garage I used to work at, I went to see someone, came back, and randomly I took two boxes of 16 tablets, so 32 tablets of paracetamol in my body, and I was rushed to the hospital. Yeah. And ever since then, I would see people where there are no people, and I would see faces where there are no faces. For example, you look at a tile or a bathroom marble tile, and you can make out faces. For example, this well, that's a bad example, but there is a picture there. It's blank canvas, but I can make out faces. Also, I tend to speak to people on a long distance, not with a phone call, not with a video camera, not with anything, but with my mouth without actually being there, with no equipment or anything. For example, if I'm talking to you like this, then I'm talking to someone in a different person, like distance. Uh, I see animals as able to transform into human beings. I see magic as being real. I cannot trust anyone. I don't know where I am at any one point. So if I were to walk into someone else's house, I wouldn't be able to tell if it's my house or it's their house. But I don't really do that mistake quite often. I tend to ask taxi drivers this particular location. They drop me off there, and then I go in, I make some, I buy the food because I don't like to eat at the place I go to because I don't know if it's someone else's house or if it's our house. I don't even eat there. I order out on a vast majority, and at sometimes I eat in because I don't want to look like a beggar. No, I order out because I don't want to look like a beggar asking people's houses for food. I get the feeling I'm always being followed, so I'm never alone. There's always a ghostly like half. When you know what a hologram is. If you've been to any science museum, they will show you a hologram, a three-dimensional light form that's displayed in front of you, where you can just put your arm through it like this. If it, but I see that quite often. There's four people that follow me all the time, four shadows or four beings that have no corporeal form. No, I can't see them, but I know they're there. I'm never alone, but I've been taking medication for the last 14 years. So many different medications. It's made me gain a lot of weight. I was 54 kilos or around 50, 54. I would yo-yo between 54 and 658, and now I'm on 74 kilos because of the medications. I've grown boobs because of the medications. My liver's got a fatty liver. The medications again, psychosis medications, they tend to be harmful to you in the long run. Look at my fat face. I've lost a lot of hair because of stress. I've uh, I've seen two divorces. One not necessarily countable, but the other one was more serious. There's so many things wrong with me right now, but I can only talk for a little while. I find it hard to cry. I find it hard to express emotions. I cannot fall in love. I cannot smile. I cannot trust people. I cannot even think about anything anymore. I'm numb to the feelings of other people. I can feel pity. I can feel pity to some extent if I'm there, but I cannot feel pity if you're telling me a story and saying my mother has died, my cat has died, or my brother has died. I cannot feel pity there. If I see it there, I might. I feel as though this is depression or something. I have been depressed better part of 8 years now. I wonder why I'm even making this video. Because I'm inspired to make the videos to feel how it would make a mental illness sufferer, how they view the world. I can I can scream, but no one would care. I feel pain where there is no wound. For example, that I felt nothing. That's a lie, I did feel something. But I don't feel any pleasure. For example, if you were to kiss me, I wouldn't feel any pleasure. It would be like rubbing two skins together. There would be no um, sensation of a pleasurable nature. Fuck, I don't even know what a kiss even feels like. I've never been told I love you by anyone. If my great grandmother was there, she would be devastated. Thank God that woman is dead. Well, it's not a good thing she's dead. She was my rock in this world. She was a great person. I still think to the good old times when I was younger and back home. If you're still watching this, I don't know what you're doing. I'm standing next to a radiator. The only thing that I enjoy is working. I don't enjoy coming back to home. I enjoy working alone. I've gotten to the point where I don't need to be around people, and I'm content with just animals. Just my cat, no other animal. I haven't been outside for a while. 4 hours, but you know. I can't think of any reason to be happy. I have a roof over my head, I have an apartment, I have a electric scooter, I have a bike, I have a computer. I have material wealth, but no wealth in the heart, no happiness, no joy, I suppose is the correct word. I used to pray for a while, pray when I was younger. I would just pray for the betterment of the world. But now I'm like, why bother? I don't know. I don't even know why I'm even making this video. I might not even upload it. But then again, no one watches my video, so it should be fine. I'm numb to most things.